Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to J.P.BBQ. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today's modification day. I'm going to be adding 2 mods to my Weber Smokey Mountain, and let me show you how we get it done. You guys stay tuned. Check it out. I want to ask you guys to do me a favor. Right there in the little corner, there's a little subscribe button. Click on that button. Don't forget to hit that bell as well. That'll get you future notifications of upcoming videos as also. But today what we're doing, we're adding 2 modifications to our Weber Smokey Mountain. And I want to tell you a little story about this WSM. I got this WSM from, I guess you could call him maybe a former apprentice. You know, he's now a journeyman wireman. He works out of our local, and he actually teaches at the Orange County Public Schools, and he's teaching, you know, other people to become electricians. You know, kind of like what I do. But he had this Weber Smokey Mountain, used it twice, and just wasn't into barbecuing. So he knew that I had a barbecue channel, and he knew that I would use it a lot. And once he gave it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do some modifications to it. But this smoker was given to me by a really good friend. His name is Pete Schmidt, and he's an awesome person. I really like him a lot. He was my apprentice at the school. I taught him. I don't want to say I taught him everything he knows, but you know, he did come through the apprenticeship program, and I had the pleasure of being his instructor for a couple of years while he attended there. Now, you know, he's grown up and moved on, and you know, he's worked in the field, and he's working at the school district now, and he's teaching other people to become electricians. So awesome job, Pete. I really appreciate you very much. Just wanted to let everybody know where I got this, and yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's get started, guys. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put I bought the leg kit for it with the casters, and it comes with these, let me tell you, they're not cheap. These are very well built stainless steel, you know, extensions to the legs, and the casters go mounted right there, just like that. So you know, that's almost like a no-brainer. So if you have mechanical skills where you do some of this stuff, this should be fairly easy to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the legs on first. They gave me a drill bit, you know, which I thought that was pretty cool. And I got these things from this company that's called Cajun Bandit. You guys see that? Okay, they got a website online, and I think this is where I got this from. The other thing that I got was that the other modification that I'm going to be doing is the lid hinge, and this is actually another well-built product. It's stainless steel, and what it does, it's the lid kit for the lid to the Weber Smokey Mountain, and once you mount it, you can actually lock it in place like that, and the lid stays open. It's got the little pin right here. You can pull that pin out and take the lid right off of it. So this is actually pretty cool. I like this. So these are the things I'm going to be putting on, and I'm going to start off with these legs. We'll get this back in there. There we go. Put that to the side, and I already went ahead and put one on. I still need to screw or drill a hole here at the top. So, but I'm going to tighten this bottom one, and this is a 7/16 nut. Sorry for getting my head tilted down, and oh, I think I already tightened that one. So let me put on the next one, and then I'm going to drill all the holes at the same time. So, and this is how easy it is. You take this. It's already got a pre-drilled hole in there already, you know, for existing. You may need to, I don't know what you call it, you may need to maybe push it in there a little bit, or, you know, that way it sits in there just right. There we go. And drop that screw. Put the bolt, oh, I'm putting it backwards. Look at that. Ain't no way I can get it like that. There it is. And tighten it up. That's how easy that is. Nice and tight. All right. So what we do, let me grab my drill. Grab the drill bit that they gave me. I do have a unibit. I was going to use a unibit for the other project, but this is a soft aluminum, so we can easily drill that out. And let me tell you guys something. You want to put on safety glasses. I wear glasses, but anytime you're drilling, put on some safety glasses. You got to protect them eyeballs. So my wife's over there laughing. Alright, and the other thing I want to tell you, once you start drilling holes into this Weber Smokey Mountain and you start modifying it any which way, you're probably going to avoid any type of warranty that it may have. But I'm going to do it anyway. But I just want to make sure you guys knew that. There we go. That's how easy it is. Put on these leg kits. Tighten it up. Put the wrench on it. There we go. Nice and tight. Okay, so I got the leg extensions put on. So once the leg extension is on your legs of your Weber Smokey Mountain, you see it's got 4 holes here at the top, and those 4 holes there should line up, or not should, but they will line up just perfect. And it's just a matter of using the nuts and bolts that came with the kit, you know, on these. So, and it's that simple. There's one, and I don't think I need to do all 4 of them on video. And I got a feeling now that I see that, I'm gonna have to flip them upside down, because not the wheels are gonna hit. So we put it in this direction. There we go. And now it didn't hit. Put this other one. There we go, and they clear. So I'm gonna just put these other 2 bolts, two screws and nuts on there, and then do the other ones, and it'd be ready to roll. That was pretty easy. That was almost like a no-brainer. Wheels are done. Rolls nice and beautifully. So the next part of the kit comes with these little hinges, and what it does is the mid base right here that sits on top. It kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It kind of locks the mid base down. That way when you're rolling it, you know, the mid base doesn't, you know, topple off and then you got a mess. So it holds it down in place. So for that, they give you, I don't know, not a long screw like that long. That looks like maybe 1.5 inches. Could be a 1/4 And they also give you the same type of nuts with the locking washers on them that are 7/16 size. So for that, we don't have to do any drilling. We do have to take this one off. So I'll show you how we do that. And this one screw, if you see right there, is being held in place by another nut. Let me drop, you see it right there by that nut. So you take that off and just replace it. Put the bolt towards the outside and you're good to go. So let's take this bad boy off. There we go. And I guess if you wanted to reuse the same ones over again, you could. So there's that. We'll keep those parts together. I'm gonna put this same little washer back on. There we go. Turn it to the side. Grab my nut driver. Nice and tight. And then what happens is this piece goes on there. And then this will lock that lid on there. Let me get it really quick. Alright. Yeah, there it is right there. It just locks right there, and then my battery is getting low, and we just tighten it down and it locks it in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this back off. And I got 2 more to do, and I'll bring you guys right back. I'm ready to lock this midsection onto the bottom part of the Weber Smokey mountain and see how it rolls. Tighten this side up. So far so good, rolls pretty good. And it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like it's, you know, like it's in there nice and sturdy. Whew. These are nylon nuts on the inside, so you gotta make the threads, you know, the first time. You know, I think they do that just to create that tension. They use those kind of nuts, and there it is. I think I may have loosened the nut on the inside. No, I sure did it. Oh yeah, I sure did. I'm gonna have to tighten that back up. So, but anyway, that's no big deal. Here it is, guys. Got it on wheels. Can roll around. Simple job. So, I got one more modification to do, which is the lid section. And we'll be done. These will be the 2 that I'll do this weekend. I got some more mods coming, but in the meantime, these are the first 2 that I'm going to do. Thinking about putting some handles on it, putting the barbecue guru on it as well. So, but we'll see. Let's get this lid hinge put on there. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that you're centered where you want to be. What I did in the front, I made sure that the thermostat, the thermometer is centered right over the door, and that way, you know, when I put the lid hinge, it's centered right in the back, and you can almost see like back here what the center would be. It's kind of like a little indentation in the metal. So all I did is, and what they tell you to do in the instructions is to drop this hinge down in the lip of it, and I guess with a scratch awl or something, and I didn't use the scratch awl, I just used a Sharpie. I just marked it, and that's where I'm going to drill my holes. And I'm going to use the same bit that they sent me with that, with that other modification. So let's get started. Hope I don't mess it up. Got the top portion of the hinge on the lid, and they tell you in the instructions to set that top part of the hinge right into that little lip that's right there, and mark your holes and drill it. I kind of screwed up there a little bit, and I didn't have it seated all the way down, so I had to pre-drill a couple of more holes. But the good thing is that this plate's big enough that, you know, it covers the holes up on the other sides. So top portion is done, and I double checked to make sure that the holes did line up. So let me get you guys, let me get this first screw, this first bolt. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I sprayed some Rust-Oleum paint on it. That way, you know, it doesn't rust up on you. And I'm gonna just keep them a little bit loose to get this next one on there. And then it's just gonna be a matter of tightening it up, and we're just about done. All right, so let me get these tightened up. They do call it a mod for a reason. May have to come back and modify it. Drop my pin in there. Took a little finessing of that pin, but she's in there. Comes up, locks in place. Hinge works nice. That's what it looks like. That's what it sets. Got it set right in the middle. So we're good to go. Got the 2 modifications that I wanted to get done this weekend. Got the legs with the casters on there, with that midsection that holds it down. You know, that seems to work pretty good so far. I'll find out once I actually smoke some barbecue in here. Probably we'll do some pulled pork or something that's got some weight to it, some oomph. Did the hinge, and you can see the hinge, you know, holds up, drops down right in place, got it nice and centered how I want it. So, and it sits just a little bit higher, probably maybe another 3 inches higher. So these are the 2 mods, and so far so good. Well, I guess there's 3 mods. I did put that that basket, you know, that charcoal basket in the middle, but that's really not a mod. That's more of an accessory. So I'm interested in trying that out, see how it does as far as burn times. But I'm happy. No longer have to take that lid and put it down to the side. I can just flip it up like that. Good to go. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very much. If you can do me a favor, right there in the corner, hit that little subscribe button, hit that bell. It'll also give you future notifications of upcoming videos that I got going on. And I got a couple of more mods that I gotta do to this. If you like what I'm doing, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Right here, there's a link to my website as well. The products in my website help support this channel. It'll be down in the description also. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Love y'all.